Hello everybody, thank you for joining me for another tarot reading. As usual, we are going to start our reading with our quote for the week, and the quote for the week comes from this really amazing book that I've been rereading, or I read part of it before, didn't finish it, and got back to it. It's called Personal Power Through Awareness, and the author is Sanaya Roman. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the quote is right here. Okay, so once again, the quote is, "You are like a radio that can receive many stations. What you receive depends on what you pay attention to." And that is so true. What you receive, what you choose to take in, depends on how you're tuned in, your vibration. If you are in a negative state of mind, you're going to pick up on every negative thing you see. On the other hand, if you're in a positive state of mind, or at the very least a neutral state of mind, you will see positivity around you. You will be open to positivity around you. So it's really important to realize that when things are going wrong in your life, when things are when you keep seeing negativity, ask yourself, what's your mindset? Are you being tuned into, are you tuning yourself into everything negative? Are you opening yourself to the positive around you? Are you seeing the positive that's around you? It's so important, because the way you look at life, it pretty much dictates, it does dictate what you get in your life. It all depends on how you look at things. So make sure that you are tuned into positivity, or at the very least, neutrality, and be open to the positive, okay? Because who wants to be surrounded by negativity all the time? Nobody. So this week I am using the Anna K Tarot, one of my old friend, the Anna K Tarot. I just love this deck. It's so amazing. I always get such great readings from it. So I've shuffled, and I'm going to do another quick toss and do our 3-card spread. The first card will represent work and financial life. The second card, love and relationships. And the third card will be health. So I hope you are all well. It is so cold here today. I drove my daughter to school in the morning, and I thought my fingers were going to fall off. It was so cold. But what do you expect from February, 17th, 18th today, whatever the date is? I'm so looking forward to spring, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes, and I'll draw our card for work and financial life. Okay, it's this card. Next, love and relationships. Okay, it's that one. And health. All right, so let's see what we got for work and financial life. And that card is the 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I'll show you the card upright so you can see the image. But the cups are the suit of the emotions. They're the suit of how we feel, what's in our heart. It's also a card about creativity and artistic expression and spirituality. Now, the 2 of Cups is generally thought of as the Lover's card. more so than the major arcana lovers even. This is more the card of kind of romantic love and coming together. But this card has come up in our work sector, and it has come up reversed. So let me just take a look at this and give you my impressions in a moment. Okay. So what I'm getting is, if you can see these two people in this card, they look very happy. They look very contented. They look like a match made in heaven. They're pulling the curtains around themselves to get, a modicum of privacy. They are smiling at each other. They're toasting each other. They're having a drink together. They're celebrating being together. They're celebrating having met, and they're celebrating their togetherness, their union. But this card was in the reverse. So when I see a card in the reverse, I interpret it to mean the opposite. So what I'm going to say, how this relates to our work and financial life, is perhaps you are in a job where you feel rather than this is the perfect job for you, like it is your match made in heaven work-wise, it is the complete opposite. It's a nightmare. It is a daily drain on you. It is sapping the energy out of you. It is sapping the heart out of you. It is not fulfilling you. It is not fulfilling you emotionally. Probably I'm not fulfilling you financially. It's just you hate your job. You don't want to be at this job. You would rather be anywhere but at this job, okay? So in order to rectify this, there's only one solution, and that's to leave. And I realize that, we all have financial responsibilities. We all have financial obligations. We all have bills coming in. Sometimes it's not possible to leave a job right away. But at the very, very least, definitely begin finding a way to get yourself out of this situation. Now, if you're not employed, if you're looking for work, you may feel like you're just not getting anywhere. Like you're looking for the job and the career of your dreams. You're looking for something that will fulfill you emotionally and financially, but you're just not getting anywhere. So you really need to step up your efforts. You may need to think outside the box and try doing some different things. What you're doing is not working. You're not getting anywhere. So I would recommend that you look into every single option that you can in order to find something that will support you financially and also support you emotionally. This is a Cups card, so there's emotions going on here. There are thwarted emotions going on. You want to feel a certain way in your work and financial life, and you're just not feeling that way. You're not feeling that happiness and that contentment and that security and that fulfillment. So you need to get out. If you're in a job that makes you miserable, you need to get out. You need to look for something else. Or if you're not employed and you're looking for work, you need to look into all different kinds of options and maybe think outside the box to find what you're looking for. Okay. Now for love and relationships, we got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is actually a good card. It's often thought of as a very negative card because in the upright, we see this person who appears just absolutely bereft, absolutely beside themselves, depressed, stressed out, worried, sad. They can't sleep. She's sitting up in bed, she's crying. She's miserable. She's really, really having a hard time. However, with the card in reverse, this indicates a lessening of that. So, in your love and relationships, you may have found yourself going through heartbreak. You may have found yourself going through a really, really difficult, stressful time. But the good news is that you are starting to recover. I think that you have enough. Even though you're going through all this mental stuff, the swords are a suit of the mind. They're a suit of our thoughts and the way we think and our beliefs and all that kind of thing. Even though you had all this negative thoughts going on and all these negative worries and negative stresses, I think you still have enough presence of mind to realize that, this was a bad situation for you and you needed to get out of it. And, it's still tough, you know, it's still difficult. You're still feeling down, you're still feeling out, you're still, you know, I'm sure at some level worried and stressed out, but you know, things are going to get better. You're starting to recover. You did the right thing. You made the right choice, whatever choice that was, and things are going to start improving. Things are going to start improving, okay? Just let me look at this again. Yeah, another thing that I just thought, that just came to my mind when I looked at this card, was her sleepless nights are at an end. You know, they're coming to an end. Her crying is coming to an end. It's over. You know, the worst is over. You know, you've been through the shit, you've been through the mill, and you know, it's going to get better now. It's, you know, it's going to take time, it's going to take healing, and it's going to take patience, but it will happen. Things will improve. Life is going to get better. Okay. So you may have found yourself going through a breakup of a romantic relationship, and it's been extremely difficult and stressful. You may have gone through the breakup of a friendship. There's some stuff going on in your family life that's been extremely difficult to deal with, and it's been causing you a lot of stress and strain and worry. The worst is over. The worst is over. Things are on the up and up. Things are going to improve slowly but surely. You know, you've turned the corner. You've turned the corner. The worst is over. Okay, so this is an encouraging card. Now, in the health sector, we have the Emperor. Wow, it's our one upright card, and it's a major arcana, and it is a kick-ass card. We got this in our work position last week. Interesting that he showed up again this week in our health area. So like I was saying last week, the Emperor is all about power, you know, ruling your own kingdom, being authoritative, taking your own authority, asserting your own authority, asserting yourself, not allowing anybody else to push you around, being staunch, being stalwart, being brave and courageous, and a good leader, a very good leader, a very wise person, somebody who has accomplished a great deal in their life and is able to lead because they have so much experience behind them. They've done so many things, they've gone through so many things, and they've been victorious through everything. They're still standing. They're on the throne now. Okay. So let me just look at this guy again. Okay, so what this card is saying to me, especially in relation to these other two cards, the Two of Cups in reverse in our work area and the Nine of Swords in our love and relationships area, those are difficult cards. Those are difficult cards to get. And this guy, to me, he's your strength, you know? He is saying to you, all this stuff happened to you, you know, you're going through a lot of stuff, but you have this power, you have this, this natural strength that no matter what happens to you, it's not going to knock you down. And, you know, these things, these emotional things and these mental stresses can really take a toll on our physical health. And I think what this card is saying is, you know, rely on your inner strength. This guy is your rock. This guy is going to get you through this period. So really, really call upon him. Call upon his power. Call upon, you know, the respect that other people have for him because he is such an authoritative, able, capable figure, such a capable leader. He's a father figure. You know, he takes care of people in a very, very capable way. And you need to take care of yourself with this. Think of yourself as this Emperor and really, really channel his energy this week. And, you know, don't allow the stresses and strains of your daily life to knock you down and affect your physical health. Don't let it take you down, okay? Like I said, the Nine of Swords in reverse, things are going to get better. So, you know, it's going to take time. But, you know, with that, you have that emperor strength within you, and call upon that, okay? So I am going to recap. And before I do that, I forgot to say at the beginning of the reading, I should always say this every time, but this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody, but the people it does apply to, the people who this reading will matter to, who will resonate with it, are viewing this. This is for you. So it may not apply to all of you, but for those of you that it does apply to, listen carefully, okay? So I'm just going to recap. Look at these cards. Yeah, the honeymoon is definitely over. The honeymoon is definitely over in this with this card here. And yeah. So I'm not going to lie, this could be a difficult week for some of us. You know, a lot of us could be going through a lot of, you know, emotional stuff, you know, mental stress, you know, depression, sadness, grief, all kinds of stuff that everybody goes through from time to time. Everybody goes through this stuff. And, you know, it takes time to heal. But the key card here, and it's major arcana, you guys, is this Emperor card in our health area. He's the key. He is the key. Call upon him. You have him inside you. You have this strong, capable, able guy who rules his own life. You know, do not let circumstances and people, relationships in your life dictate how you feel. Let this guy dictate how you feel. Take control. Take control and lead your own life, okay? Rule your own life. So, once again, if you are in a job that is making you miserable, if you are not happy there anymore, leave. Start looking for other jobs. Start your job search. You may not be able to leave right away, but do what you can to get out. Start looking for work. Start putting the word out that you're looking for work to friends and family and anybody. So anybody who can maybe help you, give you a tip, will let you know that there's an opening somewhere. Just do whatever you can to get out, okay? Plan, and start making your move. Okay, it's time to leave. If you are unemployed, you know, look for anything you can. Look for any kind of resources that you can. Think outside the box. What is going to make you happy? What is going to make you happy? Go in that direction and let that be your guide. Let that be your compass, okay, for where you need to go. All right? Now, in our love and relationships, you know, some of us have gone through a difficult breakup. Some of us have gone through the breakup of a friendship, some stuff going on in our family. It's been causing us a lot of stress and strain and worry. But the good news is that it's starting to turn. It's starting to turn. You have enough presence of mind to realize that, you know, what happened was messed up. What happened was not good for you, and it needed to happen, and it is painful. But, you know, that realization is you're on the road to recovery. So don't despair. You know, it is going to get better. It will take some time, but you will heal from it. You will heal from it, and you will move on, okay? And this guy is the key. This Emperor guy is the key. Remember that you are the ruler of your own life. You are the ruler of your own mind. And do not let the stresses and strains of what's going on around you and people in your life affect your physical health. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. Make sure to, you know, eat well, get enough sleep, you know, exercise a little bit, do what makes you happy, listen to music, read, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Nurture yourself. Be your own father. Be your own father figure. Take care of yourself the way your dad would take care of you. What would your dad say to you? How would your dad treat you, right? He'd probably wrap you up in his arms and hold you and say, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Do that for yourself. Do that for yourself, okay? So guys, I hope you have a, you know, a reasonable week. I hope that you're not going through a lot of this stuff, but if you are, I hope that what I told you in this reading is helpful and insightful to you. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the reading. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe. I would love that. And thank you to my regular subscribers, you guys who come back and see me every week. You are so awesome, so awesome. And if by any chance you would like a private personal reading that is customized to you, that is not a general reading that will apply directly to you, you can contact me at my website, or you can message me here on YouTube, or I will also put my Facebook link in the description box below. So if you want to contact me, all that information will be in the description box. So guys, have a wonderful week. I hope it's warmer where you are, and I will see you soon, okay? Mwah. Bye for now.